Wealth doesn't start with a big paycheck, but with tiny daily habits. Surprised? While 64% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, a few minor tweaks in your routine could quietly transform your bank account and your life. Despite earning more than $100,000 a year, nearly 2/3 of Americans still live paycheck to paycheck. Half of adults can't even handle a $400 emergency without borrowing. But here's the truth. Becoming rich isn't about luck or a six-figure salary. It's about what you do daily. From the way you spend, save, and invest, to the mindset you build, tiny, consistent actions can lead to massive results over time. If you're ready to move from just getting by to truly thriving financially, these simple habits could make all the difference. Number 1. Track every dollar you spend. Have you ever checked your bank account and thought, wait, where did all my money go? It's a common feeling. You work hard, you get paid, but by the end of the month, poof, it's gone. No big purchases, no lavish nights out, just gone. We don't have a spending problem. We have a tracking problem. It's not the $500 purchases that ruin your budget. It's the $5 ones that add up quietly. That energy drink, the subscription you forgot about. Each one feels small at the moment, but they stack up fast. And the worst part? You forget about them as soon as they happen. People who track their spending are 82% more likely to stick to a budget. The habit is simple, but powerful. Track every dollar. Use your phone. Use a notebook. Use an app. Doesn't matter how. Just do it. When you track your money, you make better choices. You pause before spending. You start asking, do I really need this? Tracking is more powerful than budgeting. Why? Because a budget is a plan. Tracking is reality. Number 2. Save before you spend. You get paid on Friday and are broke by Tuesday. It's a cycle so many people fall into. The paycheck hits, the spending begins, and savings become a maybe later plan. But here's a truth that wealthy people live by. Saving is not what's left after spending. It's what comes first. What if, instead of spending first and saving what's left, you flipped it? What if you treated saving like a non-negotiable bill, just like rent or groceries? That's how people build wealth. Not by luck, but by habit. You don't need to start big. Even 5% or 10% of your paycheck is enough to build momentum. Make it automatic. Take the decision out of your hands. Because if you wait until after spending, there might be nothing left to save. Open a second account with a different bank. Don't get a debit card for it. Make it harder to touch. Let that account grow like a silent money machine. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Number 3. Automate your savings. We all have good intentions, but life gets in the way. Unexpected expenses pop up. We spend a little here and there. And savings? They get pushed to next month. But what if you could save money without thinking about it? Here's the trick the wealthy use. They automate it. Think about your bills. Your rent or mortgage gets paid on time every month because it's set up automatically. You don't have to think about it. That's the same mindset you need for saving. A behavioral economics study found that automating savings can increase how much people save by up to 50%. Use a bank that lets you split your paycheck. Direct a portion straight into savings before it hits your spending account. The best savings plan isn't the one that sounds good, it's the one that actually happens. Number 4. Set daily financial goals. We set goals for work. We set goals for fitness. But when it comes to money, most people just wing it. They hope they'll save. They hope they'll stop spending. They hope they'll get rich someday. But hope is not a plan. Successful people treat money like a game, and they keep score daily. A Harvard study found that people who set financial goals are 10 times more likely to succeed financially. You don't need to set huge, overwhelming goals. You just need tiny, focused ones, every day, like, today, I won't spend any money on takeout. Today, I'll put $10 in my savings jar. Today, I'll read 5 pages of a money book. Small actions, big impact. Every morning, write one money goal for the day. Keep it realistic. Keep it actionable. Do that for 30 days, and watch how much more confident and in control you feel. Number 5. Read one page about money daily. 1 page a day could change your bank account. Most people think getting rich requires a big paycheck or risky investments. But wealth usually starts with something much simpler, what you feed your mind every single day. According to Tom Corley, 88% of wealthy people read at least 30 minutes a day, focusing on self-improvement and finance. Not gossip, not entertainment, just learning how money works. You don't need to read for hours. You don't even need to finish a book in a week. One page, every day. That's it. One page about budgeting. One page about investing. One page about building a business. That one page becomes 2, then 5. Then you start thinking differently. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. You stop making the same money mistakes. In fact, reading just one finance book a month can boost your financial literacy by 30%. That's not just knowledge. That's real, measurable growth. Your brain is your most valuable asset. And unlike your car or your phone, it actually appreciates in value the more you use it. Number 6. Avoid impulse purchases. Impulse purchases are like silent money leaks. One by one, they drain your bank account without you even noticing. It's not just about spending. It's about mindless spending. Rich people don't spend emotionally. They spend intentionally. They ask questions before they buy. Do I really need this? Will this still matter in 24 hours? Is this helping me reach my financial goals? Try this simple habit. The 24-hour rule. Before you buy something that isn't essential, wait 24 hours. Just pause. Most of the time, the urge disappears, and you realize you didn't really want it. You just got caught in the moment. Make spending less convenient. Remove your saved card details from shopping apps. Unfollow brands that constantly push you to buy. Turn off one-click checkout. The harder it is to spend, the easier it is to save. Number 7. Review your budget weekly. Most people spend without tracking their spending, and they end up broke without knowing why. What you don't track, you can't control. Imagine trying to lose weight without ever stepping on a scale. It's the same with your money. If you don't know what's coming in and what's going out, you're flying blind. That's why the wealthy treat their budget like a personal scoreboard, and they check it every single week. Because a weekly check-in only takes 10 minutes, but it can save you thousands. Doing a quick weekly review helps you catch these leaks fast. You'll spot patterns. See overspending. Adjust before things spiral. Set a reminder. Open your banking app. Look at what you spent and what you saved. Because when you stay close to your numbers, your money stays close to you. Wealth isn't built in a day. It's built in the little moments you choose to pay attention to. Number 8. Invest small amounts consistently. Too many people think they need a lot of money to invest. So they wait. They wait until they get a raise. Until they feel ready. Until they have a few thousand saved up. But the truth is, waiting costs you money. According to Fidelity, people who start investing in their 20s can end up with twice as much wealth as those who start in their 30s. Just 10 years can make all the difference. That's because of compound growth. Your money doesn't just sit there, it works for you. And then it earns money on that money. A Charles Schwab study showed that investors who put in money consistently, regardless of market highs or lows, outperformed those who tried to time the market. Apps like Acorns, Robinhood, or Fidelity make it easy to start with just a few dollars. Set it and forget it. Let it happen in the background while you live your life. Schedule automatic transfers to your investment account each week or month. You'll hardly notice the money's gone, but your future self will be incredibly grateful. Number 9. Learn a new skill for 15 minutes a day. Wealth isn't always built by giant leaps. It's often built by small steps, repeated daily. How many times have you scrolled through social media for 15 minutes without even realizing it? What if you used that same time to learn something new every single day? That's 1 hour and 45 minutes a week. What could you do with 90 hours of focused learning? You could master Excel, learn basic coding, understand real estate investing, get certified in digital marketing, improve your sales or negotiation skills. Every high-income skill started with someone deciding to learn, even if they didn't have a lot of time. This method works because of something called compound learning. Just like compound interest, knowledge builds on itself. The more you know, the faster you learn, and the more valuable you become. Number 10. Limit subscription services. Most people have at least one subscription they haven't used in months, maybe even years. It's easy to miss because the charges are small and automatic. But here's the crazy part. The average person spends $219 a month on subscriptions, often without even realizing it. That's over $2,600 a year quietly slipping away. Now, imagine investing that same $2,600 every year for 10 years. That small leak could have turned into a down payment on a house, or a solid investment portfolio. Music apps, streaming services, online tools, fitness apps, cloud storage, software, food boxes, it all adds up. A few bucks here, a few bucks there, and suddenly, it's hundreds. Go through your bank statements from the last 2-3 months. Highlight every recurring charge. Then ask yourself 2 things. Do I use this regularly? Is it worth the cost? If the answer is no, cancel it right now. Also, avoid signing up for new subscriptions unless they're truly necessary. And if you do, set a reminder to review it before the next billing cycle. Number 11. Practice delayed gratification. You're scrolling online and a shiny new gadget pops up. You don't need it, but it's calling your name. Your thumb hovers over the Buy Now button. This moment right here, it's where wealth is either built or wasted. Most people give in. They buy instantly, chasing that quick dopamine hit. But the wealthy? They've mastered something powerful. Waiting. This is called delayed gratification, the simple habit of pausing before spending. It's not about saying no forever. It's about saying, not right now. Delayed gratification isn't just about spending less. It's about thinking long-term. It's choosing financial freedom over temporary thrills. Every time you wait, every time you resist the urge, you're building a skill, a habit, a mindset that creates wealth. Number 12. Pay with cash for small purchases. You grab a $6 coffee, tap your card, and walk away without a second thought. But hand over a crisp $10 bill for that same drink, and suddenly, it stings a little. That's not just in your head. Behavioral studies show that people spend up to 100% more when they use cards instead of cash. Why? Because with cash, you see the money leave your hands. It's real. It hurts a little. This habit also builds discipline. It trains your brain to think before spending. And once that mindset kicks in, it naturally spreads to bigger decisions, like how you save, invest, and plan for the future. Here's a challenge. For 1 week, use only cash for small purchases. At the end of the week, check your wallet. Chances are you'll still have some left. Number 13. Review statements weekly. It's easy to lose track. A $9 subscription here, a $14 food delivery there. It adds up faster than we think. Most people don't even realize how much they're spending until their account balance hits zero. Rich people stay rich because they know where every dollar goes. Taking just 10 minutes each week to review your bank and credit card statements can completely change how you manage money. It's like holding up a mirror to your financial habits. You'll spot patterns, catch mistakes, and, most importantly, plug the leaks. Weekly reviews build awareness. You become more intentional with spending. You see your wins, like a week of no takeout. You see your weak spots, like that daily coffee habit creeping back in. It's also a powerful way to reduce financial anxiety. When you're not avoiding your money, you're in control. You don't have to wonder if you can afford something. Number 14. Surround yourself with financially smart people. Look around. Are your closest friends always broke, always complaining about money, and never interested in learning how to build wealth? Or are they talking about investments, savings goals, and side hustles? Your environment silently shapes your habits, your beliefs, and your bank balance. If your friends blow every paycheck on the weekend, you'll feel weird being the only one saying, "Nah, I'm saving this month." But if your circle is planning how to max out their Roth IRAs or discussing the latest business idea, suddenly, you're the one playing catch-up, in a good way. Wealthy people spend time with others who think long-term. They exchange tips, challenge each other to level up, and share resources. You don't need to cut people off, but you do need to be intentional. Start small. Join a finance Facebook group. Subscribe to podcasts by people who talk about money differently. Attend a local business meetup. Follow creators online who teach money management, investing, or entrepreneurship. Number 15. Practice gratitude to curb overspending. Most of our spending has nothing to do with what we need, and everything to do with what we feel. That's where a powerful, underrated habit comes in. Gratitude. When you constantly focus on what you don't have, you feel like you're missing out. And what happens next? You spend. You chase that feeling of enough in your cart instead of your mindset. Successful people practice gratitude daily, not once a year at Thanksgiving, but every single day. They take a few minutes each morning or evening to write down 3 things they're grateful for. It might sound simple, but it trains your brain to notice what you already have instead of craving more. You don't need to give up spending altogether. Gratitude just helps you make more intentional choices. Instead of chasing temporary highs, you'll start building long-term wealth and peace of mind. Number 16. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Retailers are smart. Their emails are designed to tempt you. The flashy headlines, the countdown timers, the words like limited stock and don't miss out. These aren't just emails, they're digital traps for your wallet. The average person gets dozens of marketing emails each week, and each one is a tiny nudge toward spending. Not saving, not investing, just spending. You need to use a secret weapon, the unsubscribe button. It takes just a few seconds but can save you hundreds, even thousands, over the long run. Because when you remove the constant temptation, you give yourself space to focus on what you actually need, not what they're trying to sell. Fewer distractions, less pressure, more clarity, more control. Number 17. Cook 1 extra meal at home each week. The average American spends over $3,000 a year on eating out. That's nearly $60 a week, just gone. And most of the time, it's on meals that you could make at home for a fraction of the cost. What if you just swapped one of those meals each week with something homemade? 1 extra dinner, 1 homemade lunch, nothing fancy, just one. That tiny switch could save you hundreds of dollars every year. And it doesn't mean cutting out all your favorite foods. It means being intentional. If your usual takeout meal costs $15 and you skip it once a week, that's $780 saved in a year. That's enough to start an emergency fund, invest in stocks, or pay debt faster. And cooking at home can actually become fun. Try a new recipe, meal prep with a friend. Turn it into a family activity. You'll know exactly what's going into your food, and you'll likely eat healthier too. Number 18. Use a shopping list every time. Stores are designed to tempt you. Bright signs, limited time offers, that little voice saying, why not? But here's the secret weapon smart shoppers use. A simple list. According to the Journal of Consumer Research, people who shop with a list spend up to 23% less than those who don't. That's nearly 1/4 of your grocery budget saved, just by writing things down. A shopping list keeps you focused. It helps you avoid impulse buys. It's like having a plan before going into battle with your wallet. And with apps and digital notes, making a list has never been easier. You can even create a shared one with your partner or family to avoid duplicate purchases. A list isn't just a piece of paper. It's a shield for your budget. A small habit that leads to big savings. Number 19. Listen to finance podcasts while commuting. Instead of scrolling through social media or zoning out to random music, try this. Pop in your headphones and hit play on a finance podcast. Your mind is a sponge, and when you feed it money wisdom daily, even just 20 minutes, it compounds. Just like interest in your bank account. You learn about budgeting hacks, investing strategies, debt payoff plans, and stories from self-made millionaires, all while driving to work or walking your dog. And here's the best part. It's free. No books to buy. No courses to enroll in. Just smart people sharing game-changing insights right in your ears. Whether you choose The Ramsey Show, Bigger Pockets, Smart Passive Income, or Afford Anything, the options are endless. Find voices that inspire you and rotate them in. Over time, your mindset shifts. You become more intentional. You start making smarter decisions without even thinking about it. Number 20. Track your net worth monthly. Tracking your net worth every month is like holding up a mirror to your financial life. It shows you clearly where you stand, how much you own, and what you owe. Most people don't do this. They just focus on income or savings and miss the bigger picture. But your net worth is the real scorecard. Assets minus liabilities. It's the clearest sign of whether your tiny habits are building wealth or draining it. Tracking it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need fancy software, a simple spreadsheet, or one of the many free apps will do. Set a reminder once a month and jot down your assets like savings, investments, and property. Then subtract what you owe: debts, loans, credit cards. It helps you spot warning signs early, like rising debt or stagnant assets, so you can adjust course before it's too late. If you're serious about getting rich, tracking your net worth monthly is one of the simplest, most powerful habits you can build. Number 21. Use cashback or rewards wisely. Cashback and rewards programs are like secret little engines that can boost your wealth without extra effort. But most people use them wrong and end up spending more, not less. Have you ever bought something just to earn points or cashback? That's the trap. Using rewards wisely means never letting them dictate your spending habits. Instead, focus on earning rewards for things you were already planning to buy. That way, you're basically getting a discount on your regular expenses. Redeem rewards smartly. Don't just spend points on flashy stuff or expensive dinners out. Think about using them to pay down debt, invest, or save for a bigger goal. This mindset turns rewards from a fun bonus into a real money multiplier. Remember, the goal isn't to chase every point, but to use them wisely as part of your bigger financial plan. That's how tiny habits create lasting wealth. Number 22. Write down every financial mistake to learn from it. What if there was a simple way to turn every financial slip-up into a stepping stone for success? That's exactly what writing down every financial mistake can do for you. When you jot down where you went wrong, whether it was overspending, missing a payment, or a poor investment, you create a record that helps you spot patterns. These aren't just notes, they're powerful lessons. Over time, they teach you what to avoid and how to adjust your habits. Writing down your financial mistakes also takes away the fear of failure. Instead of beating yourself up, you treat mistakes as valuable feedback. By documenting those moments, you become smarter with your money, inching closer to wealth with every lesson. Now that you know these tiny habits that can truly make you rich, it's time to take action. Remember, wealth isn't about one big move. It's about consistent small steps every day that add up over time. Start with just 1 or 2 habits from this list, and watch how your financial life begins to change for the better. If you found value in this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring you even more practical tips. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a future video packed with money saving and wealth building advice. Your journey to financial freedom starts with these tiny habits, so why wait? Let's grow rich together, one small habit at a time.